Testing. Good evening. Let me know you're out there. I want to see my Instagram comments. Good evening, everyone. This is Reality Recap Live. We are back with a brand new episode. We are streaming right now live across YouTube, Facebook, X, and Instagram. Thank you for joining. As a reminder, you can comment. I can see your comments, read your comments. We can chat. I want to make sure I can see my Instagram comments. So how do I make this bigger? I'll figure it out. But what's up, y'all? It is 7 o'clock. We are live again. Thank you for joining for another live episode of Reality Recap. I'm going to try to look into the camera and not down at the monitor. We have a show for you tonight. What else can I say? So much is going on in the reality world. Not just the shows, but just the tea has been. The cup runneth over, okay? The cup is running over with all of the news dropping minute to minute, second to second, y'all. It's just been out of control. So we're going to jump right into it. I really want to see my Instagram comments, though, y'all. I don't know what I did to this thing. I'm always doing something. I just be trying to learn. I gotta figure it out. It's driving me crazy. Let me see if I could just open it here. And we'll just do it that way. I'll just look at it from my phone. There they go. Sorry, guys. I had to get my Instagram connected because I love my Instagram followers. I love all of you. But Instagram shows so much love. It was very important to me that I get them in on the tea. So, we have Instagram Live. Hi, guys. So, again, let's do this one more time. I am your host, V, of Reality Recap. Bring you all the tea of all the reality TV stars and all the poppin' shows. We are live right now. Reality Recap Live is streaming right now across YouTube, Facebook, X, and Instagram. Welcome to the show. Yes, you can comment. I can read your comments, answer your questions. We have a jam-packed show for you tonight with all of the tea and news that's been spilling all week long. We're going to touch on all the shows this week that came on. And of course, as I always do before I end the show, I let you know new shows, new seasons that'll be coming up soon. We got a lot of amazing shows that are on the way. So let's get started with the news. Let's get into it. Let's spill the tea. And y'all know the first thing on my agenda is Karen Huger charged with a DUI, y'all. Because I told you y'all was coming for me in the comments last night. So let's just rewind because so much has come out about this DUI charge. It started off as TMZ reporting that Karen was in a terrible car accident where her car was pretty much total, unable to move, and that it did not seem like she had been arrested or charged with anything. that was the original story that came out about Karen. And I hope you guys can see me on Instagram. It looks like it's a little cut off. I'm trying to figure that out. I'm a one woman show. But if you can't see me that well on Instagram, again, you can watch full screen on my Facebook, on my YouTube. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. Do that for the kid. But yeah, yesterday I posted that Karen had been in a car accident, and they said that, her car was inoperable after the accident, and that she had hit a medium, a traffic sign, some other things, but that she had received some citations, but not arrested. And that was pretty much it. The story was still developing. Now, after that, Karen then came out and said that she had been at dinner with a friend. She was having a hard week, just mourning the death of her mom. Now, let me be clear. I lost my mom as well. I'm not judging anybody's healing journey, but let's be honest. In this world of reality TV, we have seen multiple housewives with DUI charges. She is not the first, and sadly, she probably will not be the last. But she said that she was at a dinner, having a hard week, mourning the death of her mom. I will say her mom passed a few years ago. It's not something that happened recent, so you guys are aware. Her mom passed a few years ago. And she also said that because Mother's Day is right around the corner, which, what corner is it right around? Because it's still 2 months away. But she said that she was driving emotional. She was emotional driving. I've never even heard of that. But she said she was emotional driving, and she was crying, and she looked up, and there was a car coming head on to her, and she swerved to avoid hitting this other car that was not at the scene. She said that car kept going, and that was a lesson for everyone to check your emotional state before you start driving. Now, Karen. Now, I posted that, and I said to you guys, I really want to believe this, but like my girl Phaedra says, something in the milk ain't clean. So I immediately said to you guys, look, I want to believe this, but something's not right. Some of you were saying, you can understand her emotional state, that you believed what she was saying. And literally, before y'all could finish posting y'all comments on my post, the news broke that, yeah, she was charged with a DUI. I even just posted for you guys, like literally just posted before I went live in my Instagram story, a video of the alleged scene of where this accident took place. Apparently a security guard saw the whole thing and was the one that called the police. But again, this is all alleged. I'm just looking at the video. She was not on a highway, because when I was thinking medium, I'm thinking like medium in the middle of the highway, and she hit something like that. It was like one of those little mediums on a nice suburban street, where they have the little flowers and and grass in the middle. So it looks like to me, all alleged, that she went across that medium onto a sidewalk into like a grassy area. There's a big chunk missing out of a tree. There's tire tracks on the grass. And yeah, it looks like she might have hit a traffic sign or two and hit that tree. But she was charged with 1 count of a DUI, as well as reckless driving well over the speed limit, and also driving with a suspended registration on her 2017 Maserati. Now, y'all, I'm so unserious. So I always tell you this. If you're watching my podcast for serious conversation, not the podcast for you. Because the first thing I was thinking was, not the Grand Dame in a 2017 Maserati. I would have thought that would have been a 2023. No wonder it was inoperable. Like, it was a 2017. Insurance company going to total that the hell out. They not about to pay to get that fixed, child. But anyway, that's why I said I'm not the one for these serious conversations, y'all. But Yeah, like it was just wild. I hate to see this. Why y'all laughing at me? Yes, I can see your comments. I'm so excited. Hey B. Hi Gloria. I see all on Instagram. Miss P Duke, why you laughing at me? I'm serious, y'all. I don't watch reality TV to get into deep serious debates. No, I watch this shit to laugh. Like I want to have a good time. So yes, Karen and her 2017 Maserati done went across the medium and took a chunk out of the tree. And again, if y'all want to see the alleged scene, it's in my Instagram story. It's in, which automatically goes to my Facebook story, so you can see and make your own assumptions on how this accident played out. But like I said, I don't know. It's rock star lifestyle and these temptations. These housewives, I'm trying to think how many housewives have gotten DUIs, but I know just off the top of my head, we have Shannon Bedore from OC, who recently, just a few months back, had her same incident, running all on people's sidewalks and knocking their stairs down. We had Gina Keo from OC as well with a DUI. You have Karen with a DUI. It says, I wonder if Blue Eyes was in the car with her. Well, they said nobody was in the car with her. That's what they say, honey. That nobody was in the car with her. So, I don't know. But what, you know what, Miss P. Duke? I'll tell you this. What I read was she was taken into custody and they didn't arrest her because apparently you guys were telling me in the comments that in Maryland they don't seem to take DUIs too seriously like they do up in here in Jersey, but they take you in and they don't really like arrest you. It seems like they'll just release you and not let you drive. So she was released to old Ray came and picked her up. Now that is what I read right before TMZ's updates. I read that right before I got on with y'all. So no, I don't think Blue Eyes was in the car, Miss P. Duke, but Ray definitely came and picked up his ride or die. So that is the news on camera right now. So again, if you want to see the alleged accident scene, y'all go to my IG story after my live and you'll see the video of the tire tracks and what she knocked down in that huge chunk out of that tree that she took. So I'm just, always happy she's okay. She said she was a little banged up, bruised up, and no one else got hurt. Thank God. But these housewives got to learn to take Uber. Like, take a Uber. I don't get it. And I will say, at least they always have these DUIs not during filming. It seems like it happens when filming is over. So maybe they're like relieved, they're blowing off some steam. They just retaped the Potomac reunion not too long ago. So maybe she was just trying to blow off some steam or what have you. Or maybe she was really distraught about her mom and everything. But not the way to do it. I'm going to need y'all to set these Uber accounts up. Uber Black, child, if we want to be fancy. Now, that is enough about Karen. Let's talk about her castmate, Miss Candace Bassett Dillard. All right. Now, Candace was under fire this week because she made some comments, and I'm going to play the video for y'all because I don't want to misquote nobody, but she was under fire for saying that she has a fear of having light-skinned children. She wants brown babies. Although she is married to, as we know, Chris, who is a white man. So let me play this for y'all because like I said, I don't want to misquote nobody. So let me just play this little clip for y'all. I hope it works. One man show over here.
One thing I will say, I do have a fear of having light-skinned children. Ooh. I want my kids to be brown.
Yeah.
But they're probably not going to be brown.
Yeah.
And I'm like becoming okay with it.
You might have a demo.
I will be very happy. I will, but I want my kids to be brown. Mm-hmm. But if they're not, it's fine.
Okay. Now y'all heard that, right? So I'm going to set the scene for you, okay? So Candace was on a podcast that I love. I love this woman's podcast. She was on a podcast called Don't Call Me White Girl, because the podcast host is a light-skinned black woman who often sometimes gets mistaken or called a white woman. Okay? Let me set the scene for you. This is the podcast that she chose to go on and say that she has a fear of having light-skinned babies, that she wants brown babies even though she's married to a white man. Okay. A lot of you in the comments did say, that nothing was wrong with what she said, that she can want brown babies. All well and fine. All I'm going to do is tell y'all how I feel about the situation. And I am someone that I'm not trying to change nobody's mind. I'm also not trying to offend nobody. I'm just telling you how I feel about the situation as a brown girl myself. Now, let's be very clear. I love my brown skin. I've never been jealous of, mad at, or wanted to be a light-skinned girl. I embrace this chocolate. Let's be very clear. So my concern here was that, and she was clearly under fire. It was posted everywhere. Everybody had their comments and opinions. I'm open to your comments and opinions, and y'all can, type your comments and opinions right now, and I will read them and we can discuss it. But for me, Candace, hey Sativa, hey. But yeah, for me, Candace was literally just on the reunion of last season saying how her light-skinned castmates treated the dark-skinned castmates differently. They use different words like, aggressive when it comes to the dark skin. And she was pretty much, dark-skinned women, and she was accusing them of colorism. Does it not go both ways for her to say that she wants brown babies and does not fear having light-skinned children? Although we know that she's definitely going to most likely have light children because her husband is white. I just thought, in my opinion, that was irresponsible of her. If light-skinned women are not supposed to discriminate against dark-skinned women, then it should be the other way around as well. I just thought that was so bizarre. And we all have thoughts. We all have things that we want for our children. We want our children. Some of us think in our heads, we want them to be pretty. We want them to be smart. We want them to be this. That's fine. But some things are better left unsaid. Like, let's be honest here. Right? B said makes no damn sense. Exactly. And Sativa Genic says she can have a preference. I wanted dark-skinned babies, but God said, and God said, yeah. Like, I didn't want. All I wanted was healthy children. Let me be clear, because giving y'all a little bit of personal information. My first daughter was 26 weeks. She was born at 26 weeks. She came very early, and the doctors told me that it was only an 80% chance that she would not make it. So, and she's alive, healthy, and well, and 4 years old, and the smartest in her class. So I just thank God for that, y'all. Like, all I wanted was healthy children, and both of my children are, by the grace of God. Now, I will say this. I automatically assumed, because I'm dark skinned, or I'm brown skinned, and my husband is brown skinned, that my children would be brown skinned. It never occurred to me that because my mom was a light skinned woman, that they both came out looking just like my mother. Like, and don't try to play me. Yes, I know my baby's daddy. I'm married to him. But I just was like, it never crossed my mind that because my mom was light-skinned, like, that's how genetics and DNA work. Like, cool. They came out and I was like, cool. And I let it go. I was just shocked. I just thought 1 + 1 = 2. I didn't know. And because I look just like my father, like I'm brown skinned like my father, I just, my father's side of the family genes are so strong that knew in my head that they was gonna come out brown, but not the case. Gorgeous babies, healthy, and I'm just teaching them how to embrace themselves as young black girls, and that's all I really was looking for. Sativa said them genetics is something crazy. Yeah, like had me stumped. I was like, wow. And then I honestly thought too, like I said, okay, my first baby is light skinned. Maybe the second one will be dark skinned. And I was thinking like it's like a like a order to it with DNA or genetics. And no, she was lighter than the first. So nonetheless, my babies are gorgeous. And I'm just happy they're healthy. I don't really be sharing my babies with y'all a lot, but can y'all see? Them my two little babies right there. Them my girls. So you can see they look just like me, but they just not the same color. So I don't know. You guys let me know. How did you feel about that? Sativa said, my cousins are dark, but their sister is white skinned. Same daddies. Not white skinned. Sativa. But it happens like that, you know? So my mom's entire side of her family was light skinned. So growing up, all my cousins on that side, I was really like the only chocolate girl. So, but it never bothered me, I will have to say. And I'm glad about that I've never had insecurities about being a dark-skinned woman. I don't think any of us should be. We are beautiful just the way that we are. We don't need to want to look like anyone else but ourselves. So I get, maybe there was no harm in what Candace was saying, not saying she had any malicious intent. I was just thinking some things are better left unsaid, especially after having a whole panel that she pretty much led at the last reunion about colorism. I just thought it wasn't a smart move. Oh, you said you couldn't see the babies? Let me see. Can you see that now? These are my babies. I'm going to put a picture on the slideshow for next time so you can see them. That's right. Black is beautiful. That's right. Right. So, yeah, Candace was under fire, but I'm going to be honest, Karen's thing is overshadowing that, so she might be off the hook at this point. So, all right. What other news? Because I tell you, the tea this week was hotter than these shows. These shows was whack as hell this week. I ain't even gonna lie to you. They was kind of whack. But, yeah, we still got some Portia and Simon news. They still out here trying to front for the gram like they ain't hurt. Simon, he out here on dates with, I ain't gonna lie, a gorgeous woman, but so is Portia. Portia is everything to me. That's my favorite housewife. I'm so glad she's coming back. But yeah, Simon and Portia, they just been back and forth with who's not hurt. And this week Nene entered the chat, child, because Nene also, she posted a video saying that she was supposed to, I guess, work on the show The Upshaws, which I do not watch. I don't watch no scripted shows. And I know y'all say reality TV is scripted, but I don't watch any scripted shows. I don't. So, oh, well, that's a lie. I love Abbott Elementary. Who doesn't? But, it was a business deal. I don't know if, yeah, I mean, I could see it being a business deal because Simon, you know, he's trying to get citizenship. He's been over here for a while, scamming, wheeling and dealing. And I think that he, you know, it was some convincing that a public relationship like this in marriage might help him with his citizenship, which it did not. So, and let me just say this before I go forward. Instagram, if I'm cut off, if you can't see me, like, I was trying to figure it out. I purchased all this extra stuff to try to make sure that it was landscape. B, I need help on Instagram, sir. But, yeah, if you can't really see the pictures and stuff, come on over to YouTube, Reality Recap on YouTube, or on my Facebook, on Twitter, Reality Recap, and you'll be able to see the full view. But I can see your comments and everything. So, you know, and make sure you like, subscribe, and share if you head on over to YouTube. You ain't the engineer, but you know him, and he was supposed to call me today, and he didn't. But we'll get into that. But yeah, like with this, I think that yeah, Simon might have thought that a public relationship like this would have helped his situation, but it did not. He still got denied because of his criminal background. But Nene entered the chat, like I was saying, and she said that she's working on the show. I think the Upshaws is on Netflix, right, y'all? I believe so. She was working on an episode of that, and that her and Portia was supposed to work on the episode together, but Portia declined because, and there was some leaked text messages, allegedly, of Portia saying she feels like Nene chose Simon's side in the split, that she wasn't being a good friend, that she didn't check on her after the news broke. I don't know, but yeah, Candy says she ain't check on her either, because she said she be feeling like, you know, she don't want to call because it seemed like you're trying to be in somebody's business. So I could see that side of it as well. But apparently Portia declined to do the Upshaws with Nene. Now, why she had her panties all in a bunch about it, I don't know. It looks like Cynthia Bailey ended up taking her spot, and she did the episode of the Upshaws with her, it looks like to me, which was a better fit, because isn't Cynthia on one of those shows right now that I don't watch, BMF Power, something like that? I think so. So, you know, she in her acting bag, she been in a few things, so I think that was a good fit for Cynthia to do it. But Nene was in her feelings, honey, and she went so far as to post this picture on her Instagram story, like, happy Sunday, this happened this Sunday, where her and her on and off again boyfriend went out with Simon and this new girl. So the internet was on fire, honey. Simon then came later on and said that, oh, that girl is just his friend. I don't know. Simon been out in Miami living the Diddy lifestyle, walking around with cigars and silk robes and Jerusalem cruiser sandals. He on boats, and this woman is pretty much everywhere he go. There's also another woman, I forgot her name, I think her name is Bodied by Jay. She was in Miami with him, and she's all in his comments, he all in her comments. Like, just getting your healing era, bruh. Like, you doing a lot. You can tell because he was never posting like this before his breakup with Portia. So Portia out here working out, doing squats, booty looking bright. She about to start. She already started filming. We got a first confessional look. She's slaying as usual. So Simon, just getting your healing bag, bruh. Going through the divorce. She don't want nothing from you. In the divorce, she's just asking him to split and go her way with her money and go your way with your scammer money, and that's it. So just, he doing too much. He on Instagram buying Rolls Royces and all this stuff that he was not doing prior. He barely posted. So y'all already know what that's about. So I don't know. I don't know if there's any coming back with the friendship with Nene and Portia, because how do y'all feel about this, ladies? Like, yes, Simon is thirsty too much. Said Portia couldn't film with Nene because of the lawsuit Nene filed against Bravo. Now that she's going back to the Housewives, that makes good sense. It didn't seem like to me that it wasn't about the show, like, or it didn't seem like it was about Simon. Let me say that. Like, I don't think Portia would have missed a bag over that. She ain't missing no other bags. She booked and busy flying all around. I don't see why she would miss a bag just over that. So that makes perfect sense, Miss P. Duke. I could believe that. Yeah. So, like I said, Cynthia did it, and I hope that it comes out good. I don't watch the Upshaws, but y'all tell me what y'all think after a breakup. If your girlfriend is out posting pictures with your soon-to-be ex-husband and some new girl, friend or not, what y'all doing about that? This is why my circle close, and my best friend is a male, but my circle about that big. It's like that big. I don't got that many girlfriends. These hoes cannot be trusted. But y'all let me know what y'all doing in that situation, honey. Now, what other news do we have before we get into these shows? Let's get into it. Now, this news I don't think y'all really care about because I sure don't. But Larsa Pippen and Marcus Jordan have broken up again and not on speaking terms. This time it reads that they've been broken up for weeks and it doesn't seem like they will get back together for a 50-100th time. But yeah, they have broken up. It says that they simply want different things out of life. When they broke up last time, it was a lot of chatter about allegedly, Marcus is young. He wants children. Larsa doesn't want any more children. I don't even know how that would work out for her at this point. But I feel like, honestly, on the show, on Real Housewives of Miami, she kind of led him on. I think she told him she had like 20 eggs frozen in a freezer out in LA as if she was willing to take them out and have babies with him. But clearly you want different things. You're decades apart. So I don't know. So they're broken up, y'all. You care? I don't know. Let me know. Do you care? But so sad. I guess she secured her storyline for next season, so we'll probably see her back on Real Housewives of Miami. But they're not filming right now, so it'll just be her take on it if it does come up. Now, last but not least in the news department, AD and Clay. Love is Blind ended. We saw the reunion, but there's still a lot of things going on out there with Love is Blind. So earlier today, again, I posted in my stories, and I have to say, guys, please make sure you check my Instagram story and Facebook story because I be giving y'all the tea way before these other people do. I may not get a chance to post it on my page right away, but it be in my story. So a lot of y'all do watch my stories, which I appreciate, but you don't need to go nowhere else but right here at Reality Recap for everything you need to know. Let's just be clear, all right? But earlier today, Clay's best friend, which I haven't figured out, I was looking at him, he looked a little different. I'm not sure if it was one of his friends that was on the show and one of his best men or groomsmen in his wedding that didn't happen. But his best friend is saying that AD had a sugar daddy, her finances is funny, and that she had a sugar daddy before she came on the show, that she was not being genuine, even though like she's playing the role that she's so hurt that she got up there, which I think she's not playing. But when she went down that aisle to marry Clay, and then he got up there and said, nah, I'm gonna pass. So yeah, Clay best friend is out here saying that she had a sugar daddy. Now, I don't know. Clay ain't said this out his mouth. And Clay was on, the Tamara Hall show last week or a couple days ago saying how he kind of holds AD a special place in his heart. She really loved him and, tried to nourish him and create a safe space for him, yada, yada, yada. Why you ain't marry her? I don't know. But, yeah, they saying she had a sugar daddy. Now, all I was thinking was, fire these producers. Like, how many people have to come out and say, like, what kind of background check are they running on Love is Blind? Like, clearly not a good one. Last season, we had a dude and the girl show up, and they had dated before. They get in the pods, and she hear his voice, and she knew who it was. Now, this season, you got Mullet Man, who had a girlfriend when he was on his way to the show and went back to her after the show. You had Jeremy, who was engaged before he got on the show. All these women online posting their text messages and personal business with these people. Now you got them talking about AD had a sugar daddy. Like, what is the background check criteria? I need to understand. Like, don't send nobody else on Love is Blind unless they really looking for love blind. Hello. So that's what he's saying, allegedly. It's in my stories though, so y'all go check it out. He was putting up comments under the blog posts and all types of stuff, child. So I guess he a best friend rider, but he said she had a sugar daddy. I could see it. Because I told y'all the body is bodying. I don't know why I feel like they didn't talk about it much, but I feel like she was like a dancer for not that type of dancer, y'all, but like like NBA dancer for a team or something. So I could see it, but I don't know for sure. And I don't know if that's the case, why she would leave her sugar daddy to go on Love Is Blind to try to marry uh Clay. I mean, he got a few things going for him. Would he rent out jet skis? I'm not even trying to be funny, y'all. He do. I think he do something else too. Like he's multiple, streams of income. But if she had a sugar daddy, she was ready to marry him. So y'all, y'all let me know what you think about that. Okay. Now let's get into these shows from this week, and it's not going to take us long because, like I said, these shows is whack as hell this week. So, Love and Marriage DC, ain't nothing really going on there. They still in the Poconos. I don't really know if they're in the Poconos, but that's what it looked like to me. And they in Maryland, makes sense. But they on some skiing. Black people do not ski, but they are out there trying to ski, and this thing is still going on with Ashley the bully and Joy. At the end of the episode, well, they're trying to get them together. Arena is trying to get them to have a conversation and sit down and talk without yelling. So we'll see that. That was the cliffhanger. Nothing really going on there that I care about. It's gonna have to pick up for me. Love and Marriage DC was kind of pretty good the last couple of seasons, but it's dragging out. And Ashley to me is a bully. You guys let me know what y'all think about Ashley, but she's giving bully to me. So Love and Marriage DC was just for me this week. What else did we have? Real Housewives of Potomac we had this week too. I told y'all that what's really going on this show is we're seeing, with Giselle, her father has brain cancer, which we know he has passed away already. Clearly this was filmed some time ago, so she's trying to hold it together with that. We know her daughter left for college. But we got into this fight with the Sesame Street character, Deborah. That ain't what I call it. That's what Candace call it now. But Deborah came back on the scene at the GNA fashion show. And shout out to my girl, Elle. If y'all don't follow her, but just Elle, she said it best. Like, this GNA line, what did y'all think about them fashions? It was supposed to be an athletic line. I saw a lot of satin. And what I saw in the fashion show is not what I'm seeing on the GNA site. And they're charging like $45 for a Scully and like $30 for a tank top that says GNA, 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 GNA all over it. Not me. Not buying that. But the fashions, they had a fashion show to launch their athletic line GNA. This is Giselle and Ashley. How creative. And I told you I'm really unserious. I was just thinking the two worst dressers are coming together for a clothing line. I'll pass. So they had a fashion show. Deborah's on the scene, and this new girl, which forgive me, y'all, because I don't even know how to say her name because it's spelled so crazy. I don't know if it's Kiana. I'm going to just stick with Kiana for now. But new girl on the scene who is friends with Candace. Deborah, they did not show the fight, which no worries. I gave y'all the fight footage back in July. I reposted it before the show came on this Sunday. But yeah, we hear the audio. They say that cameras were down, but audio and mics were still on. So you see, or you hear Deborah going over to Candace and saying, "Oh, you call me Sesame Street character? You ain't say none of that to my face." Then you hear a whole lot of screaming and to be continued across the screen. Well, if you look at the footage, it looked like Kiana jumped in it and she whooped on Deborah's head. That's what I saw in the video, allegedly. y'all go look and see. But we have the season finale of Real Housewives of Potomac coming this Sunday. I doubt, because y'all know how these shows do, they want to tell you about the fights but barely give you the video. So if you want to see the fight footage, it's on my page. I posted it this past Sunday, so it's there for you. And we're getting into the finale, and I will give you sneak peeks of the finale as I always do. You'll see, I think Mia's kind of distraught in one of the videos I was looking at because of her demise of her marriage. And yeah, we'll see. But y'all already know, y'all all said it all season. Y'all are done with Potomac. Y'all think that this whole season was whack. I wanted more from this fight. We'll see what we get in this finale. I don't know if we're going to speed up into some great finale after a lackluster season. But reunion looks dropped because we know that they filmed already. I rated them on my page. You guys sounded off in the comments, but you kind of agree with me. So, hey. But, yeah, reunion looks dropped this week. I gave y'all a look at those reunion looks. I will say everyone looks good. Some better than others. So I rated them for you. I'm going to do more of that when we have reunion looks dropping. We probably have Vanderpump Rules reunion looks coming really soon. So, like I said, not much here other than that fight at the last 2 seconds of the episode going on. Again, condolences to Giselle on her, the passing of her father, even though it happened some time ago, but we're seeing how that played out now in this last episode. We also had the conclusion of the Married to Medicine reunion. Not much here. It was cool to see Apollo. Cool to see that him and Phaedra's in a good place. This season was okay. I expected more from season 10. Nothing to write home about in this 3-part reunion. But yeah, that was like the big reveal. Apollo came out, but him and Phaedra are in a good place. She's not in a good place with his wife, clearly. She said she don't think they'll ever be cool, and will it matter? I'm trying to figure out, is she gonna stay his wife? Because I gave y'all some tea. These Ring doorbells be getting y'all in trouble, child. Them Ring doorbells. But allegedly, Apollo was seen entering another woman's house, and then she had to leak this footage, allegedly, because it was also footage of him in the house chilling on the couch with her. He laid up with her. So it seemed like he might have got caught up with a side chick, but I ain't heard nothing from his wife on it. But I did give y'all that tea. Told you, you don't need no other show but here. So, Married to Medicine season 10 has concluded. We also heard that all of the women have been invited to come back for next season. They have contracts out, but they're in negotiation. So that's not to say everyone will be back. But probably so. I think I saw Sweet Tea on her live, and she said that's up in the air, money talk. I don't know what she bringing to the table, that she needs some big bag to be on the show. But we'll see who ends up being on the cast, right? Love and Hip Hop Miami. Same stuff going on there this week. I love them, though. Let me be clear, I love them, but no real movement. I mean, Fabo is back. Shay's back with Fabo again. She said she's sticking by her man. She had a dinner party for her Healthy Hands like supplement and tea line. She said she did over $1 million in sales. So she had a dinner party, and also at this dinner party she was announcing to her family that she's back with Fabo. All I can say is you can't be mad that we have an opinion about Fabo after what we seen on the show of Fabo. But if you with him, girl, you like it, I love it. Gael trashed the dinner party. She trashes everywhere that she goes. I don't know why y'all keep letting these people have +1s at y'all parties, because the +1s always the ones that tear up everything. But Gael came in, letting her mama know that we know that Shay went to the Mambo, and was it Mambo? I don't know. And basically, she making it seem like Shay put a hex or a root on, or had some like positive voodoo done to get Fable to come back. Anyway, it worked. Fabo must got hella freaking flyer miles going back and forth from Milwaukee to Miami, cheating in one state and coming back, and she taking them back. Like, if you like it, I love it. Make your family work, girl. Whatever. But that was really what's going on there. And then, of course, Safari's trying to get back in Amada's good graces. She's falling for it. Go on, girl. You too. You like it, I love it. I could care less. Loving Hip Hop ATL was hilarious this week. Mama D dropped a diss track. I posted it on my page for y'all. She is dressed as a mermaid, dissing Bambi. I don't know what the concept of the video had to do with the diss track, but yeah, that's what she had going on. She dropped the diss track. Erica and Diamond sat down to have a conversation. Well, really, Diamond sat down with Mama D. Mama D was trying to figure out why Diamond was posting, which you guys saw this stuff on my page already, but Diamond some weeks back had posted pictures of Scrappy in her bed, like the back of him, like real side chick vibes, posting pictures that he wasn't aware of. I guess because the narrative was being put out there that he's like running and messing with Diamond and running and messing with Erica. Erica says she ain't sleeping with him. They just co-parenting and two people having a good time, traveling, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. I don't believe it, but that's what she said. So she says she posted that to let it be known, like, you're not going to paint this triangle picture, but that's exactly what she picked up her paintbrush and did, was made it seem like it was a triangle situation. So Mama D was trying to figure out about that. And one thing Erica Dixon is going to do, Erica Dixon is always going to come and sit down on a conversation and stick herself and insert it. I guess it makes for good TV. But yeah, she went ahead and sat down and she said to Diamond, well, I'm at your neck, bitch, because you posting about my child's father, embarrassing things while she's out at college. And people are, I guess, teasing her, making fun of her, saying, yo, you seen your father online? Now, I think back, because I'm a day one of watching Love and Hip Hop, I think back to when Scrappy was with Bambi. And Erica Dixon showed up at the reunion and told the whole world that Scrappy was munching on her cootie cat on her couch while he was with Bambi. But now you worry about Diamond posting a picture of his back. Now, Erica. Maybe, I don't know what she's saying, because she ain't saying nothing about that, but how soon we forget, huh? Which one is worse than the other? You guys let me know in the comments. But that phrase, my child's father, you're posting that about my child's father, but I guess she forgot about what she said on the reunion about him a few seasons ago before he got married to Bambi. So I digress. You tell me what you think. But if that ain't the pot calling the kettle calling the pot, okay? So, like I said, ATL was hilarious. Love watching Love and Hip Hop. We have Miami on Mondays and ATL on Tuesdays. What else? Real quick, Vanderpump Rules, not feeling it. It's the Scandival. It's not Scandivaling like I thought it was going to be in this season after all of the aftermath. I don't care that Sheena didn't get Dancing with the Stars. I will say they just taped their reunion. So like I said, looks will probably be coming. Seating chart dropped. That's on my page, the reunion seating chart. It's just not given for me. Ariana, move out of this house and let's just move on. They also premiered, outside of Vanderpump Rules, we also got the premiere episode of The Valley, which is a spinoff to Vanderpump Rules with Jax and his wife, who are now separated, and we're going to see that. A lot of people think it's a publicity stunt. I would have to agree, but it was a first episode didn't captivate me. Jax is exactly the same as he was 10 plus years ago on Vanderpump Rules. Exactly the same. He ain't growed up not one bit. Kristen is still her messy self. I will try to watch a little bit more to get into this separation with them, but Tuesday nights right now, Vanderpump Rules in the Valley is not it for me. Let me tell y'all why real quick. Let me tell y'all what got me in a chokehold on Tuesday nights. Tammy Roman and this Caught in the Act. Y'all, are y'all watching Caught in the Act? Because I think I'm about to start recapping it on here. If you are not watching Caught in the Act, give it a spin, okay? New episode every Tuesday right after Love and Hip Hop ATL on MTV. The shit is hilarious. If you used to watch Cheaters, it's similar but better. The surveillance that they do on the suspected cheater is amazing. They're using drones, brooch pins, mugs with cameras. They going into where they are. Sometimes the person cheating is messing with somebody that they spouse or girlfriend or boyfriend knows. They confront them the same as they used to do on Cheaters, but it is just pure amazing. Like I look forward to that on Tuesday nights after Love and Hip Hop. Vanderpump Rules and Valley is not it for me. So I think we're going to start recapping Caught in the Act. You guys let me know in the comments. Are you watching Caught in the Act? Tammy Roman is an amazing host. Her her co-host that she has, sometimes she has DJ Envy. She has a few different people. But it is great. It is just great. They give them an option to just meet with the person or go to the person that they're cheating with and do like a takedown. And most of the time they choose the takedown where they go and confront the person that's been cheating together with like the other woman or the other man. The reactions when Tammy shows them the cheating footage is I mean, it's sad to the people, but it's hilarious to me. So if you are not watching Caught in the Act, give it a shot. Let me know what you think. I absolutely love this show. I'm glued every Tuesday night. It just gets better and better every single episode. So shout out to Tammy Roman doing her thing on her acting side and on this show. I think it's going to be on for a while. It definitely has stepped up the bar from Cheaters. I love it. So give it a try, y'all. Let me know what you think about Caught in the Act. Now, before I get out of here, I always let you guys know shows that are coming up, new seasons that are coming. So one of my loves, Summer House Martha's Vineyard, is coming back this Sunday on Bravo. It's season 2 premiere. I can't wait. Season 1 was great. So they will be back this Sunday. I'll be giving you clips and we'll start recapping it on the show. If it's good, we'll start recapping it here on the podcast show, but I expect nothing less but for it to be amazing. So Summer House Martha's Vineyard is coming back this Sunday. It'll premiere after Real Housewives of Potomac. So we'll see that. That'll replace Married to Medicine. So it'll be on 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Also on Hulu, Vanderpump Villa spinoff to, again, Vanderpump Rules. After the whole scandal, they all got TV shows and extra ones. So Lisa has a villa in Paris with the whole sexy staff. This will premiere on Hulu, on April 1st. I'll check it out. I'll let you know what I think about it. I don't know. But I always give new shows a shot and see if they can captivate me enough to watch and enough to recap for you guys and to give you clips. But we have Pump Villa, April 1st. Friday nights is about to be lit again. Felon Fridays is what we call it. I do IG live watch parties when Love During Lockup is on. Life After Lockup, Love After Lockup is 3 different series, but Love During Lockup premieres this April 19th. And I did give you guys a sneak peek trailer of the new season. So it's all new inmates, new couples. The inmates are on the inside, so we're starting from the beginning with them before the inmates are released and the relationship with them in jail and the person that they're dating on the outside. And then we'll move on. The couples that captivate us the most will probably move on to that, not probably, they will move on to love after lockup. So that will probably come on after this. And then we'll do life after lockup, where we see after they come out and where they are now. So I can't wait to see. I also gave you guys pictures of the inmates. I think it's like 6 new couples or 6 new inmates. So the trailer is on my page, so check that out. A lot of my followers, especially on Instagram, love this series. So it's one of my favorites. Friday nights have been whack without it. I can't wait for them to come back. So Friday, April 19th, we have Love During Lockup. What else do we have? Also premiering April 19th, a new show on OWN called Never Ever Met. This is a show about couples that have been dating online only. They have not seen each other in person. It's giving a little Love is Blind vibe, but not. But yeah, they haven't met in person, and they're going to meet in person and see if their relationship is going to work outside of the DMs. I'm going to give it a spin, see what I think about it. And we will go from there, see what y'all think about it. I'll give you clips, and once I have a trailer for it, it should be coming soon, I will post that for you. This show, again, is called Never Ever Met, and it will premiere April 19th on OWN. In the housewife realm, we have Real Housewives of New Jersey. They will be back season 14 on May 5th. So it's a lot of divide in the group, as we already know. Margaret, Teresa, Melissa, whole divide. Danielle has switched sides. So May 5th, we have Housewives of New Jersey season 14 premiere. So I will be watching. Also, Carlos King is coming to Jersey City soon, where he's doing a live show with Teresa. I will be in the building, VIP, of course, so that I can meet the king of reality TV. So any other influencers, any other Jersey Housewives watchers, if you going, let me know, because I will be there. I cannot wait to, yes, I purchased the VIP meet and greet so I can meet the king himself, Carlos King. I love him. And I'm a Jersey girl, so of course I'm always going to support the Jersey Housewives. I don't have beef with none of them. So I'm excited to meet Teresa. I met her some time ago, though, y'all, like when I worked part-time at Bloomingdale's. She came in there. But I'm excited to go to his live show. Check his page. He's doing a few in different cities, but he's coming to Jersey, y'all. And I can't wait. And then last but not least, we have the Real Housewives of Dubai. Looks like we got a new housewife coming on that show. I try not to look them up and research them. They have to come on the screen, and I have to get to know them through the TV show before I go digging and prying on who they are, what's their past scandals. But Real Housewives of Dubai, we got some time though still. That will be coming back June 2nd. So it's been forever since season 1 of Real Housewives of Dubai. I'm worried that the footage that we're going to see was taped so long ago that it's really not going to hit. But we'll see. It just seems like we're going to see stuff and it's probably not where they are in real life or currently. So I love Lisa. She's a fashionista. She has stepped in, and I think she has overshadowed Marlo and her fashions. The girl can dress, and she slays every single time. She slays BravoCon down every time she comes. Every look is a 10, 10, 10, 10 across the board. So I love Lisa. You might remember Lisa from College Hill. Yeah, that's how deep I am into these reality TV shows. But Lisa was on College Hill back in the day. So yes, Real Housewives of Dubai is back June 2nd, y'all. All right. And that is my recap for this week. I am truly glad that all of you joined. I love seeing your comments. Remember, we are streaming live, Reality Recap streams live every Thursday, 7 p.m. We're streaming live across YouTube, Facebook, X, and Instagram. If you don't get to watch live, you can always go back and watch. They're posted on my page and they're on YouTube. I have Reality Recap has his own channel on YouTube. So please, guys, please subscribe, like, share, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend is what I always say. Come live if you can. And again, comment, interact. I read your comments. I answer your questions. You guys spill the tea with me. I enjoy you guys joining me. So join me again next Thursday. We'll see what happens in all these shows over the week and over the weekend. And I will be back next Thursday, same time, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now, y'all enjoy the rest of y'all week. Have a safe weekend, and I'll see y'all next week. Peace.